Hey, what's up guys? Chris McCarthy here with McFit Method, and this is your movement of the day. Now make sure you click on subscribe down below because I try to post new workouts and movements every single day, and I don't want you to miss any of those. Also in the description down below, I've set up some links to some of my challenges for fat loss and muscle building, so you can go ahead and click on those as well. Now today's workout, or today's movement of the day, is gonna be dumbbell squat, clean, and press. So this is a total body movement here. We're gonna be using 2 dumbbells. So I'm gonna head back here, grab 2 dumbbells. And the squat, clean, and press is you start with the dumbbells on the ground. You're gonna bring them from the ground. You're gonna clean them up into the front rack position, but at the same time, while you're cleaning them up in the front rack position, you're initiating into a full squat. So they shouldn't even be into the front rack position until you're into that squat position. We're not gonna clean them up and then go into a squat. It's one fluid motion, so you should end up in the bottom of a squat right when those dumbbells are in that front rack position, and then from there, you're gonna reverse that squat, press them all the way back up, and as you're going up, now you're pressing them up all the way up overhead. So total body movement here from those dumbbells, from the ground, back into that squat position, and then pressing them all the way up overhead. Now, you're going to want to get in a nice squat position. What that means is you want to have your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, toes tracking out slightly or pointing out slightly. And then once you go into that squat position, you want your knees to be tracking out over your toes. So open up those hips a little bit. We don't want the knees caving in and going forward, keeping that chest up the entire time. Now on the cleans, we're having the dumbbells down by our sides. So you might need to narrow up that squat just a little bit. If you go too wide, you're gonna hit your knees and your shins with those dumbbells. So you wanna narrow it up just a little bit. So I have 2 dumbbells here. I'm gonna have a little bit of a narrow squat here, or a narrow stance. And keep that chest up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those dumbbells. I'm gonna initiate that first clean all the way down into that squat position. So I'm looking head and neck and neutral spine, grab these dumbbells, and then clean them up into the squat position. And then from this position, now I'm gonna use the power of my lower body to press them all the way back up overhead. Now I'm gonna reverse that, bring them back down, squat, and press. All the way down, squat, and press. Back down, one more, squat, and press. Now you notice I'm cleaning them up, and when I'm getting to this kind of full extension position, that's where I'm kind of going into this squat position. So I'm cleaning them up. I'm not bringing them into that front rack position and then squatting down. I'm bringing them up to here, and then I'm squatting underneath them. Then I'm standing them fully up, using the power of my lower body, my legs, my quads, my hamstrings, my glutes, to then initiate momentum. So when I get to that full extension on those hips after that squat, those dumbbells, now I'm pressing them all the way back up. Now we don't want to break them up at the top either. We want to make sure it's one fluid motion. So as you're coming up out of that squat, you're also pressing them up. We don't want you to be fully upright and then lose that momentum and then have to do a strict press. So, and then also while you're reversing those back down, as you're coming down with those dumbbells, we don't want them slamming in your shoulders and then going into that squat. So it's all the way up, you're going to squat them down all in the same time. So that is your movement of the day. Hope you enjoyed this movement. Make sure you subscribe to check out all the movements of the day and you don't miss any of those, and click on the links down below to join one of my strength building, muscle building, or fat loss challenges, and I'll see you right back here in the McFit Method gym tomorrow.